No $300 machine necessary, and that's not, I'm not taking shots at anybody, alright? That Craig machine's cool. Doesn't need to be $300 if you have skill. But at the same time, that's not really meant to be used in a professional setting like this. Or at least I don't think so. I think it's more or less just meant for like cabinetry and small woodworking projects, tables, nightstands, things like that. I don't think it's meant to be used in like a real professional setting. There we go, though. That's one side. Now we're going to do this side after we bake the hell out of it. But just so that way you get a better idea of what I'm talking about. Pretty sure you can see the top of it. I want it to be just a little more flush, you know what I mean? The little bottom screw sticking out about right here is just giving me hell. So we're going to put y'all down for a second. Okay, so I didn't really want to, but I think I'm just going to have to break out the multi-tool because I've done bait on this thing for longer than I wanted to. So I'm going to break out the multi-tool and we're going to slim this up a little bit right to the line instead of leaving that slight, you know, after the line. Can't really remember who it was, but somebody yesterday had said to change your blade. So I found a different blade, but it's not new. It's just a wood blade from Milwaukee. I gotta see if this even fits. Oh yeah, it fits, but barely. Still feels pretty tight, but let's see if I can do anything with it without having to cut it all the way through. I'm probably gonna have to, but sometimes you never know. Sometimes you get lucky. I'm feeling lucky today, not really. Shit. Forgot the phone was up there. Yeah, probably shouldn't have did that. Ain't broke, but fuck it if it did break. It didn't break. Better, but I don't know. I'm gonna cut it. Let's pop that out. We will set that back up here and hope I'll remember that it's up here this time. Or it just kind of falls off of there again. God damn it. caught it this time. I think that's about as good as I'm gonna get that. I wanted to get it a little better. Pop it out of there though. Gotta take them out. Ain't that big of a deal. Figured the multi-tool would get it, but the screws are really in the way. They're digging in, acting like staples or nails. It's gotta be what's going on. Okay, so I think I definitely got it better. It may not be as perfect as some folk would like. That's pretty good, and it's pretty similar to this. I think this is actually lower. Now that it's gonna sit, all right? It's gonna be perfect when we nail it down. That's all I was trying to get it to. I didn't want it to be, you know, at an angle slightly. So, let's get that damn shelf up. See where we're gonna be from there. But y'all ever notice how it's always the last one of something? Like, hold on. What is it? Will it not flip now? Anyway, look. This is the last one. I done got every other one that they had in this daggone shelf out. Now I gotta try to break, cut, or something with that one. So, give me a minute and then we're gonna get this some bitch up, in, nailed, be done with the top. And I'm probably gonna end the video there because it's already at 30 minutes. From there, the last two I'll probably just make shorts out of or something. So, especially now that I know what I'm doing and I don't have to talk as much and explain everything, yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Update, it was broken. That's why it didn't want to come out. So, yeah. As soon as I went to pull on it with the hammer. Lucky me, huh? Huh. I didn't bring a ladder, so now I got to get a bucket, or I got to take this shit off and use this. Short people problems. I got a bucket, I got my nail gun, and we got our shelf. And it's sitting, but yeah. Let's get it up. Let's nail it. Let's put a couple of nails in it. Did it work? It worked! Yay! Okay, a couple more in the back, but first, get the light on and okay, this isn't gonna be as easy as I thought. I need a better camera. That's what I need. So let's try to get you guys there. Yeah, there we go, there we go. Did that work? No, it did not. Why did that not work? There's a freaking jam. Always a freaking jam right when you don't need it to be. Gotta get a better nail gun. Not that Milwaukee made a shitty product, dude. It's just, if you can't turn it and do things that you fucking need to fucking do, like, god damn, get the fuck out of here, dude. Like, man, if you can't even clear the jam, yeah, get out of there, dude. That's gonna cause another jam, so get that out of there. Hawkville to the rescue. Okay, let's try this one more time. Push down. it worked. All right, cool. Let's do this left side. Boom. You can kind of see that a little better. Open. Like, I know somebody's gonna mention it, so I wanna try to get it down. Whoa, hold on, bucket. This is why I need a ladder. Hey, we did it. Magically, we did it. Like I say, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna end the video here. If you want to see the other two, I'm just gonna make them in shorts. They're most likely gonna be 3 minutes. If I magically get them lower than 3 minutes, yay! I might just make multiple shorts and lead. Turn that off. And then lead, like from the short shorts, I'll lead that to the longer shorts, and then from the longer shorts, lead that to this. So it'll kind of be like the future helping the past, and the past helping the future at the same time. Yay. Thank you guys for staying. Thank you guys for watching this whole thing. Yeah, it could have been a lot quicker, and that's why I'm going to do the other two in shorts. I'll also give real-time updates. So far, we are at 35 minutes, 40 seconds, so whatever this ends up being, you know, I'll say, like, for the second shelf, oh, this only took 15, and then that's kind of what I'm shooting for here, like half the time. Because I don't have to explain, I don't have to stop and talk. I already know what my cuts are. Half of them are already marked out. Yeah. We're gonna speed through the next one. Let's see, what time is it? 2:50. What time did I start this? I clocked back in at 1:33, 1:35, something like that. I got in here and really got started by about 2 o'clock. So yeah, real time, this took about an hour. But again, that was stopping, explaining, making adjustments, which I know now the exact measurements of everything. So I'm just going to cut everything to specs. I didn't send the screws in the middle. I'll do that once I do these. Love you guys. See you later.